are back with our final guest of this installment of Tabletop Nonstop. I am your host, Leon Barillaro, and my guest here today is Armanda Haller. And Armanda, I am about to ask you every single burning question that I would like to ask you. But first, I would like to tell everyone in chat that this stream has giveaways provided by two of our incredible partners. We have already given away a $25 gift certificate to the Gemmed Firefly, a luxury comfort apparel and home goods nerd store focused on original content with a high priority on quality and affordability for helping customers express their lifestyles. But if you are still here, make sure you type exclamation point giveaway into the chat, because after this interview, I will be drawing a giveaway for 3 free courses from the Storytelling Collective, an online learning program for independent creatives and storytellers. Join an amazing global community and get support for your tabletop role-playing game projects through Storytelling Collective's RPG Writer Workshop. More than 12,000 people have taken our programs, and we look forward to welcoming you. Learn more at storytellingcollective.com. Armanda, thank you so much for being on the show today. Armanda, could you please introduce yourself and your project to our viewers in chat?
Perfect. Hi, everyone, and thanks for having me. I am Armanda. I'm a TTRPG designer from Argentina, in Latin America. And I normally do design solo games, but this Sin month has got my hands on this little game for groups that it's called GRANDMOTHERSHIP, and it's a game for 2 to 4 players and a GM, and it's a mixture between Honey Heist and Brindlewood Bay, and it has some vibes from Mothership, hence the name. That's more or less the idea.
Yeah, fantastic. So this is a game where players become grandmothers. For folks who maybe are not familiar with Brindlewood Bay, you play as grandmothers who are in space and solving mysteries, correct?
Yeah, that's the main idea of the game. Totally. That's all the game. To be honest, it's a simple game with a lot of fun retro sci-fi vibes.
Yeah,
But it's a nice thing that I believe that I'm building. Simple but effective. Like it does what it wants to do. It's a really nice game.
exactly. Yeah, I have to ask, what is the inspiration for grandmothership? Like, where did this idea come from?
Uh, it's I have a regular table in which I play Brindlewood Bay, and at a coffee shop here in my small town in Argentina, and some of the regulars didn't come, so there were some guys playing Mothership on the other table, and we said, just to do something and not going back home without having something to play or anything. We just sit on the Mothership table, and one of the other guys said, imagine being viejitas espaciales, that's like space grannies, like solving mysteries in space, but there's an alien and things like that. And I said, I'm going to do that game for you. And it was something that I made for my regular Brindlewood Bay table,
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's nice when you have the tools to do something for your friends. That's nice, I said.
Agreed. Absolutely agreed. Yeah. So I'm gonna pull up your campaign real quick so we can take a look. Already, I can see that sort of retro space vibe in the title card here. I think it's so wonderful. And you also have funded, so congratulations to you.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, it was an experience. This was the first time that I crowdfund something, so it was such a stress thing. It happened fast though, but uh, it was a thing.
Yeah, no, this is wonderful. I just love the vibes of your campaign.
Thanks.
Um, and one thing I do want to point out for folks who are listening is that the digital version, there will be an English version and a Spanish version.
Yeah, yes. From last year, from like the last month of last year, I decided that I was going to release. My mother tongue is Spanish, so I decided that I was going to release every game that I made in both languages. Well, this is going to be at least in the digital version in Spanish too.
That's wonderful. That's amazing. Yeah. So I I'm scrolling through here and I'm wondering if maybe you could take us through a little bit and tell us about some of the perks that folks might want to check out, or if your campaign is funded, what's next for you?
Yeah.
Are there stretch goals?
Yeah, there are stretch goals. We have four stretch goals, and we are in the last dollars to fund the fourth. Uh, we have funded a character sheet made by Sin Posadas. Then we have two encounters, like kind of adventures for the game, by two writers, one Argentinian and another one from RPGC. And the last stretch goal is me making solo rules for the game, basically. Doing what I do, basically. But I think that it's a humble project. It's not like a super big amounts of money that we need to do these things. I wanted to do something that I could handle, being this my first time doing a crowdfunder, and then when it's also the first game that I'll be able to print, because being from the global south, it's sometimes hard to manage logistics, but Plus One X is going to print this game, so it will have a physical version in English that will go everywhere from the States to the rest of the world, basically.
Fantastic. Wow. Shout out to Plus One. Love them over there. That's great. Um, yeah, Oh, that was my question. I was like, I had a question. Now it's gone. It's back. So you say that you typically write solo games, and you
Yeah.
made this because you wanted to make it for your friends. Um, I guess my question to you would be, what, aside from the number of players, what is the main difference in your experience designing for a solo game versus designing for your friends?
Uh, well, to be honest, to me, I've been thinking about this a lot lately. So keep up, keep up with me a minute. But
Oh, I'm
I have
ready.
no, yeah, no. So I have noticed lately. I'm writing about this soon. I'm like making a post or something. But I've noticed that I've been a solo player and designer for a long time, even before playing role playing games. I've been that kind of person. I'm an only child, and I have been creating this kind of games in which I played with cars or things, all by myself. And then I used to love writing. I love playing normal TTRPGs, but also I enjoy much more the preparation for it, like writing six pages of backstory for my character, and I've noticed that I am that kind of person. So basically, the difference is that to me, solo gaming comes really as a natural thing, and writing for a group of people, it's kind of hard because you have to balance a lot of things that maybe when you're doing, I mean, you need to play test games, always play test games, but it's like the details that you need in mechanics are much more uh, have to be much more you have to adjust much more things when you're doing things for a group, and also, but I think that's fun. It has its nice things to it's a nice thing to do, but it's hard for me. uh, but I think that I have managed pretty well the the things that people have told me about grandmothership, and the people that been playing and receiving that information and feedback has been amazing. And to be honest, I hadn't expected people to be so hyped about the game. It's like, for me, it's a game I made for my friends, and I said, well, maybe people can enjoy this too. So it's been a weird ride.
Well, congratulations. I mean, it's doing super well.
Yeah.
Um, do you have a favorite moment that you have had working on this project so far?
um to be honest, what I it's not a moment per se, but it's a thing that being able to crowdfund and everything, it's been like being able to work with a lot of people that I have admired for a long time, but I have never had the money to pay them to work for my games, you know. So I'm thrilled to have assembled such a cool team for the game. You know, being able to pay, for example, Jean Verne to do layout, and Lucas Rolim to do the art, and Cinta to do the character sheet. I mean, normally it's like I do all by myself because it's easier in terms of money, basically. So I'm thrilled to be able to gather all these people that I love, all their work and everything. That's been like a highlight for me about the project, to be honest.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh man, getting to assemble an A team of creators, which you have done, yourself included, is
Oh,
it's
thanks.
such a thrilling feeling. And I'm so happy. I'm happy for you and I'm happy for me because I get to play the game now.
Thanks. Yeah, it's nice. Really, I'm really happy about it.
Armanda, I know that we are running out of time. So before we kind of close, we want to remind any viewers who might still be in there and are perchance interested in winning 3 free courses from the Storytelling Collection, to go ahead and enter that giveaway, because we will be drawing that very soon. But in the meantime, Armanda, is there any thought you would like to leave with our audience?
Um, First of all, thanks for supporting the game and having me here and everything. And then please go and support the other creators that haven't found their game yet. Also, the second wave of games is coming on Monday and Tuesday. So please check out all the games that are coming for the second part of the month, and consider supporting your favorite creator if they have a project, because this is the time to do so. A lot of people is counting with that support at this time of the year. So that's that.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Armanda. It was a pleasure talking to you. Um, have a
Thanks.
wonderful day. I'm
Thanks and
gonna
bye.
bye. Hello, chat. It's just me. Um, just kidding. It's going to be me and me and the thing, because what I would like to do actually is this. And what I want to do, Armanda gave me a fantastic idea as we close out. What I would love to do is just click into the Tabletop Nonstop page and maybe just do a couple shout outs of projects that need some extra funding. You can find the page crowdfundr.com/spotlight/tabletop-nonstop. It doesn't stop until March 1st. We're just gonna take a look and give some shout outs. We've got Die versus Die, which is a very simple fantasy tabletop role-playing system. Love and Hate in the Mana Wastes. We talked about an actual play earlier today, but if you're looking for a Pathfinder actual play, this is it. I want to shout out Valiant Dorian's Beasts Within TTRPG. Let's see. Tricycle Ride or Die launched. This is a system agnostic adventure where you ride, you are ferrying a fugitive through the mountain jungle on one of those taxi tricycles. Xenomap versus Mini Adventures, a collection of OSR style dungeon maps and one-page adventures for them. If you're looking for a 5e compatible high adventure, you can't go wrong with Z Gonzalez's Curse of the Extinguished Sun. I'm not going to rate all of these, I promise, but let's see. Dino Car is very close to making their goal. Mecha Concrete, a chiptune fantasy RPG, just launched a few days ago. Make sure you support these. Forgotten Ballad, a Sword and Songs adventure game today. The River Spirit from last week's stream is very, very close to funding. And you can find all of these games and more on Tabletop Nonstop on the Crowdfundr website. I realized that I was going to do the giveaway while I was doing that, and then I forgot to do it. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that now. We're gonna roll it, chat. We're gonna roll that giveaway. Wow. Carrie and Comfort, congratulations. All right, everyone. I'm going to sign off now. I've had a wonderful afternoon. I went off script, and I didn't go off script. There is no script, but I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. Congratulations, Carrie and Comfort, for winning our giveaway from the Storytelling Collective. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today. Thank you to the Gemmed Firefly and the Storytelling Collective for providing our giveaways today, and thank you to Crowdfundr for sponsoring this event. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next week.